What's up, Mixed Nuts? It's your boy Marcus, back and black, and today we are going to be covering Nebraska's biggest Karen, and of course we covering that student that is the biggest hustler of the century with his crazy ideas. Coming up next. Alright, before we get started, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. Click that notification bell so that you are notified every time we drop a video. That is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, of course. Check us out on Instagram, man. That is MixedNuts3000. Again, that is MixedNuts3000. Run it. What's up, Mixed Nuts? It's your boy Marcus, back in the building, and today we Alright, this next story, man, is nuts, bro. Mixed nuts. But anyway, this next story is super weird, bro. It's about a young lady, not really that young. Her name is Janine Hosvik. She went on a tirade, bro, showing her complete ass. She started coughing on people at the grocery store. Let's take a look at this video so we can see how big of a Karen she really was.
That's a, excuse me?
Excuse me, I'm coming through. You're so cute.
She's coughing on me. She's coughing at me.
No,
Yes.
look at you guys. You're so cute.
You're such a Karen.
Okay, whatever. You're such sheep.
Why don't you have a mask on?
Because I don't need to have one on. I'm not sick, and neither are you.
Okay, but you don't have to be coughing at me. You don't know who's sick or not.
It's my allergy.
You
I
don't
have
know
allergies.
who's sick or not by looking
Oh,
at
you,
somebody.
yeah. And so 2 years ago, before anybody started talking about COVID, you were okay with that, though, going out not knowing you were sick, right?
You don't know anything
Right?
about my health.
I don't.
Yeah, she's coughing on me.
I have my allergy, and she got all freaked out because I'm coughing.
No, she's coughing.
How do you know? You don't know, and she just said I don't know anything about her health. You don't know anything about my health. Maybe I have a medical.
Okay, everybody.
Please, I don't need to wear a mask.
Okay, bye.
Alright, now you see the video. She saw the camera and then doubled down immediately on this terrible behavior. Let's dig into the details of what happened next. Alright, so the incident occurred on September 3rd and quickly went viral after it was shared on Reddit under the title "Anti-Mask Karen Deliberately Coughing on People at South 27 Super Saver." So Janine, 54, is accused of harassing shoppers because they were wearing masks amid the never-ending COVID pandemic. Now, Janine was seen coughing on a woman who is recording her before calling other shoppers sheep. She also proudly proclaims that she doesn't wear masks because I'm not sick and neither are you. At one point, Janine smiles and claims her allergies are causing her to cough. Just rewatch the video to see what we're really talking about and the arrogance of this lady. It is completely insane, bro. Needless to say, Janine has to find a new gig because they tracked her down, and she no longer works for the company she was initially working for. Gotcha, and bitch. The weird part is when they were trying to track her down, she was actually out of the office, so she essentially got fired on her day off. Bro, that is called accountability, man. You can't be out here just being awful and have it not come back to you, man. You know what I mean? Some people think it's cancel culture. It's It's not cancel culture if you did it. You know what I'm saying? You acting awful. Your company don't want you representing them. Even if you offer work, they don't want it to be known that they got terrible people a part of their business. She got cut out. Why? Because she dumb. She is dumb, bro. Why are you acting like this? Don't we got enough problems going on in the world right now with hurricanes and wars and terrorists? Instead of you just acting like a jerk. Now, everybody else in there was just shopping, minding their business. This lady literally looked around and started making fun of people for wearing a mask during the pandemic, just trying to make sure they cool. Stupidity. And because of that stupidity, she lost her whole job. Where her job at? Gone. Where is that? Not there no more. I tell you that much. So this is called dumb. Right? And then to double down when you see the camera on you, bro, like, the internet can track down literally anybody, bro. They don't even gotta see your face. You got her whole face in there. Boom. Minutes. Boom. At different angles. Go ahead and, confirm that facial, that face feature. I mean, you could just put that on Facebook or whatever. They tag that up. People know who you are, where you at, where you work. You dumb. You dumb. Now, you shouldn't be thinking this way anyway, but you should definitely not be broadcasting it and then doubling down on your insanity on camera so that you can get back. All right. Now, this lady clearly isn't very mindful because many people have had public freakouts and got fired from their job before this lady. So she clearly just not paying attention or doesn't have a real good grip on reality. Bro, you gotta go hard in the yard, all right? And you gotta watch your back, all right? And better yet, don't have temper tantrums in the middle of a store. That'll make all of our lives better, all right? It's the reason why the word Karen is a thing. Because of ladies like this, bro. So crazy, I didn't even know that this could happen. And I had to look it up a couple of times because I was like, is this real? And it's 100% real, bro. This student made a bunch of money, $20 and $50 a pop, selling N-word passes to his white students. All right? No joke. Let's dig into it. Before we even dig into it, this kid, hustler of the year, bro. Because what? But let it roll. Let's go.
Wants more done after her daughter was given a racist flyer. The woman says several teens approached the teen during lunch and put the paper in front of her. It has a golden ticket that's meant to be a pass and hints at a racial slur.
They were running around laughing with the passes, holding them up, making videos in school.
District officials say a student printed it at home and handed copies to a handful of students. The district has apologized, saying this type of behavior will not be tolerated.
All right. So this white mom turned. So the kid is this kid is adopted. This is a little black kid. He adopted, and he's 11-year-old, and he was caught selling N-word passes to his white friends at school. The woman explains in her letter that she and her husband adopted 2 black siblings as toddlers, now 16 and 11 years old. Recently, the older daughter pulled him to the side to tell him what he's been doing. He's been charging the kids about $20 to $50 a pop, and for a while now. And actually, she thinks he made over $1,000. All right, so when you really dig into this, you like this kid's a hustler, man. But at the same time, it's terrible. The kid, he shouldn't have been selling this, all right? But the parents of the kids he's selling it to, though, you gotta talk to your kids, man, because these kids should have known, like, I can't do this. Plus, your kids, you set them up to be hustled. You didn't explain racial tensions to your kids and why you shouldn't be using that word. Instead, you didn't say anything. You thought, hey, it's not really my problem. Now your kid getting hustled out of 20 or 50 bucks. Some of these kids are buying multiple passes, bro. Like, what is going on? They think that's a possibility because you ain't talked to them. There's no passes, bro. You don't purchase passes. You know what I'm saying? So, because you didn't teach them anything, because you didn't guide them, they set up to be hustled. And that's true, not just in this situation, but if you don't inform people what's going on, man, they can be easily manipulated by one of their peers and drop a lot of dough into it. This kid's 11, right? And then hustled these kids out over $1,000 for N-word passes he was printing at the crib. All right, these are paper. It literally say N-word pass on it. So like this kid is a true businessman, a true hustler, and these other parents got to get on the ball because you haven't been explaining this clearly enough, right? And because of their lack of diversity at that school and lack of guidance, they got hustled big time. All right, and that kid just saw a window and took advantage of it. Was it right? No. He's also 11, so you start looking at over $1,000 for an 11-year-old, man. That's a lot of video games, man. This kid was just trying to come up, probably just to have his own money. So this was crazy as hell, and I'm both disgusted and impressed. For 11 years old, coming up with that, it's a hell of a scheme. If I was his parent, I'd still have to put him on punishment, but I'd be like, hey, keep that entrepreneurial spirit though, because that's gonna serve you well in life, man. Seeing an angle and working it, bro. But just try to stay legal and ethical. But he's going in the right direction, man. This kid right here, he got a real future, man. I feel like this kid is gonna be something, man, for real. I mean, but it shows what our society's in. But outside of that, though, that kid could wind up being a mogul. If he keeps spotting angles like that and making that money, he gonna be paid, son. All right, Mixed Nuts, that is it for me today. I'm about to make like a baby and head out. If you want to support the channel, go to buymeacoffee.com/mixednuts. We got new videos coming every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, of course. Check us out on Instagram. That is mixednuts3000. Again, that is mixednuts3000. And until next time.